Arcana Requiem 2episode 2, Mirrors that burn. When you stare into the rift, it doesn't just look back, it learns. The echo of Kael's name lingered in Lyra's ears long after the construct fell. As it collapsed into ash, she had felt it, not just power, but recognition. Somewhere beyond reality, something of Kael was still alive. But this creature hadn't been him. It had been a reflection, built from his soul print, crafted by something trying to mimic him, trying to reach her, or lure her. The frozen guild hall of Solaris was now active again, its people slowly waking. But none of them remembered the last month. A woman master, the guild mistress, spoke Lyra's name as if she hadn't aged a day. Why does the sky still scream? Lyra didn't answer, because no one had told her yet that it had stopped. In the twilight-bathed ruins of the obsidian arc, Rhea finally reached the vault of Root's subterranean archive, rumored to hold pre-covenant spells and relics from the Flameborn age. There she uncovered something terrifying, a second rift, dormant, buried beneath the world long before Kael was born. Its glyph name, Virean. A lineage spell, not a title. Kael hadn't inherited the seal, he was engineered for it. Cut to Crimson Howl War Chamber. Sunveil studies the remnants of the Kael clone left in Solaris. This wasn't possession, he said, holding its crystallized lacor. It was mimicry. Someone or something is testing our boundaries, studying how close it can get to replacing Kael. Garrick frowned. Why would it stop there? It won't. Cora, silent beside them, traced a floating sigil with her fingers. A faint illusion appeared. Dozens of Kaelite figures, flickering like ghosts, possible futures, shaped by corrupted memory, each one worse than the last. Lyra watched in silence. Her heart cracked a little more. Later, around a quiet campfire set in an abandoned sanctuary just outside the ruins of Apex, the team rests. And for the first time since Kael's disappearance, they speak like people again. Tassan opens up unwillingly at first. He explains how his entire research guild perished when their anti-gravity engine pulled a pocket rift into their stronghold. His prosthetic arm is not just functional, it's made from the fused souls of his fallen squad. Each time he casts, he hears them scream. He doesn't sleep much anymore. I thought power would save people, he mutters. Turns out, it just changes how you fail them. Cora, hearing this, signs a sequence to Lyra, who translates for the team. She was taken by the Blackveil Guild as a child, trained in silence, raised in the shadows. She'd never learned her real name. The group grows quiet. She says Kael was the first one to look at her like she wasn't a ghost. Garrick looks into the flames. Then we need to bring him back. For all of us. The next day, Team Echafire arrives at the rift site Cora pinpointed in her dream. A long-forgotten temple on the edge of the world known as Naira Malesta. Temple without doors. The temple, ancient and overgrown, pulses with the same signature as Kael's original ascension flare. Inside, are mirrors. Dozens of them. Some reflect, some do not. Some show events from alternate lives. Lyra sees herself as a healer. Garrick sees a peaceful farm. Tassan sees a graveyard where everyone still breathes. And Cora sees nothing. Then one of the mirrors speaks. Not with words, but with Kael's voice. You're getting close. A vision plays, Kael in the mirror realm, speaking with Sarai, who reveals a deeper truth. The Nullborn didn't want to destroy your world. They wanted to merge with it. They were trapped on the other side. But when you sealed the rift, part of them latched onto you. Kael recoils. So I'm corrupted. No, Sarai says. You're evolving. You're both the first hybrid. They didn't create you. They were waiting for you. Back in Naira Malis, Tassan discovers ancient glyphs, indicating that the Nullborn didn't originate from the rift but from this world. The rift wasn't an invader. It was a mirror. What was sealed away was us. A lost civilization, one that tried to rewrite magic itself, one that paid the price, and Kael was built from the remnants of that knowledge. The episode nears its climax as a mirror shard golem attacks, forged from memories and sorrow. Each attack reflects back a painful emotion from the target. Garrick sees himself failing his brother. Lyra sees Kael begging her not to save him. Cora sees herself being forgotten. It nearly breaks them. Until Tassan does something no one expects. He lowers his weapon and forgives himself. Just once. The creature hesitates, fades, and dies. Because grief, when faced with grace, has no power. As the team rests, a final mirror activates on its own, and they all hear Kael again. I'm trying to come back, but they won't let me. They've seen the future. And for a split second each of them sees it too. Lyra standing over a fallen world, Garrick drowning in shadow, Cora burning with power not her own, Tessan ... kneeling before something wearing Kael's face. The screen flickers black.